In about 90 seconds, I'm gonna knock your socks off by showing you one of the coolest, most iconic social dances that you've ever seen. At the end of the video, I'm gonna go ahead and give you my 3 takeaways of how you can apply what's in that video to your own dancing. But first, Megan and I are gonna show you what happens in the video. So the leader comes over and slides into closed position and leads a passing tuck. The next move he leads is a right side pass. Now, he does add some touches to that right side pass, but I mean, for real, this is not hard stuff. This is one of the coolest videos ever. Then he leads a right side pass, which he does a couple little touches again, but we're still like super easy stuff. Then we lead a fold to pop out, wait a minute, and he does a little hip bump touch. Again, this is like straight out of beginner classes. From there, they lead a right side redirect. So maybe this is like advanced beginner, right? Now is the first cool move that's a highlight where they actually dance a one-footed spin. So we go from beginner class to like professional dancer, but then we go right back to like advanced beginner class with a free spin, followed by a sugar tuck, followed by 2 whips. Now the thing he does with a whip is he kind of over-rotates it. Boom, 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 and he does it again. He kind of over-rotates this again to get to this side. Then from there, they do a little footwork stuff, but this is super not hard. Triple step, and step, and step, and step, and step, and hold, and hold, and hold, and hold. And then he comes out, I think he goes this way, zip, boom, something like that. Then he does a right side pass, right? And then the most iconic cool move, he comes around for tango. So let's look at the video, and you'll notice that there's only like 2 moves in there that you probably don't know. Let's look at the video, and we'll give you our 3 takeaways.
Just take those old records off the shelf.
Yes!
I sit and listen to them by myself. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time of rock and roll. Don't try to take me to a disco. You'll never even get me out on the floor. In 10 minutes I'll be late for the door. I like that old time of rock and roll. Still like that old time of rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes my soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time of rock and roll. Won't go to hear 'em play a tango. I'd rather hear some blues or funky old soul. There's only one sure way to get me to go. Stop playing old time of rock and roll.
All right, so as you can see, that was Robert Royston and Brandi Guild. They're good friends of ours. Brandi was one of our coaches when we competed in country. And so here are the takeaways. I'm gonna let you think about your takeaways. I'm gonna give you my takeaways. My takeaways, if I look at that move list, it's a tuck, a right side pass, a fold, a right side redirect, a sugar push, a one-footed spin, followed by a free spin, and a sugar tuck, 2 whips, and a right side pass, followed by the inside turn with a rock and go that got to the tango. And I can teach you that, and I will teach you that in like 2 seconds. So my takeaway is this: very basic stuff, right? Don't need to have super hard cool moves. I've known Robert a long time, and he has a few cool moves that he uses, and he's been using them for a long time, and he's brilliant. Number 1, he uses basic stuff. Number 2, his cool moves, he knows them, he owns them. He can lead them with anyone, anywhere, anytime, any song. There's a small set of them. And then number 3, the musical brilliance. So I think one of the things that sets this video up well, and I'm gonna put you on the spot to tell me your takeaways, is the fact that he's using really easy stuff to line everything out, even to face the audience, right? And then lining up for those cool musical things. So he understands musicality, and I'll give you some tips for that. He uses basic stuff, and he has a couple of cool moves that he used to pull off. So from the follower standpoint, or what's your takeaway? Put you on the spot, Miss Megan.
Well, Brandi did a good job of just going with the flow, and of course they've danced together many, many times, but She, being on top of the connection and knowing where he was going to go, but also it was very, the basic moves are very technical and sound.
And if I can put that in perspective, right? Robert has set this up so that Brandi's dancing some pretty basic stuff, so they're actually dancing. Now, of course, we didn't do it justice, right? They're actually dancing, there's little accents that, okay, it's a sugar tuck, but they're accenting, right? Because he's not just cramming her through so many moves that she can't actually
dance.
She can actually dance to the music. So that's part of what comes alive, is there's little moments where they can accent, right? And because it's a simple side pass, right, it's very easy to go and lead whatever this, right? So she's not coming out of super hard stuff. So from the follower standpoint, I think Robert set this up great. Brandi's obviously brilliant. He's also aware, hey, I'm leading a one-footed spin to someone who's really good at one-footed spins and knows music, so it's brilliant. And then I want to break down this move for you because I think this is super cool, right? We teach a rock and go a lot, right? A rock and go.
Yes, we do.
Rock and go where I'm not letting Megan anchor in place, but I'm actually leading her to rock and go. So he sets this up, and I've seen him do this a million times, where he does this, what would otherwise be known as like a bow tie type of move, right? Which again, super advanced beginner class, right? But we go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now he leads a rock and go for Megan, rock and go. And the easy version would be to just take Megan out and anchor step, right? But then we hear the tango part coming up. I made Megan do this video. I don't know if she's excited as I was, but we broke this down once before, but it's just brilliant. So he gets to this, right? Goes rock and go, and then we both hear the tango part coming up. So he over-rotates this. Zip, 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 zip. And again, he knows he's got Brandi at the end of his hand, like Miss Megan will spin, and then, oh, surprise, surprise, tango. And that's the only part of the video I need to break down because that's all you need to know. But my takeaways are easy stuff, knows his cool moves, musicality. Allows the follower to actually dance, pay attention to the music because she's not worried about getting chucked through a gajillion moves, so that when those perfect moments come up, they're easy stuff, right? Easy stuff. Oh, here's the hard stuff. Point and point and point with a hold, 5, 6, 7, 8 most of the time, and you end up with a brilliant dance. So if Robert or Brandi sees this, we love you guys. Thank you for inspiring us. Thanks for your help, Miss Brandi, and love you too, Robert. So we'll see you in another video soon.